Alright, I'm Much Debauchery, and I hope you're all having a lovely day. I'm off to a bit of a slow start myself, but I feel much better now. Anyways, introductions aside, if you enjoy the content, feel free to follow and subscribe, and without further ado, let's get back into The Witcher 3 Wild Hunt.
The Witcher's contact in Velen was to be Hendrik, the Emperor's spy. Hendrik was operating incognito in that war-ravaged land. His mission, to gather intelligence about Ciri. Yet Geralt arrived too late. The Wild Hunt had reached Hendrik first. The Witcher learned nothing from the spy's corpse, but the Wraiths had failed to find his notes. Geralt read them, and knew that Ciri had been a guest of the Bloody Baron, a local warlord, and that she'd quarreled with a witch.
I'm just gonna double check to make sure all my settings are right. Alright, looks like we're good. Alright, cool. So last time, I believe we finished by looting this village a little bit. And we're planning to go see, initially the witch, but I think we're gonna change our mind to go see the Bloody Baron since he's closer. The Bloody Baron being here, the witch being down further. Not really feel like going all the way down. Now though, we're gonna head south to go to the village, do this quest here, or that quest, but check out this point of interest, check out this point of interest, and get to the Bloody Baron that way. One other note is, well, we still have all these fancy clothes that we need to sell. And also, I just wanted to see if we have any potions we're able to brew. Cursed oil? Might as well. And hopefully we can find the herbalist. Griffin detox. Yeah, we'll get that too. Sounds good. So we're just building up all our potions up to 4 now. Well, 1 potion, 3 oils, but effectively the same thing. Let's go explore then. It seems Roach is trying to run away from me more than come towards me. That said, I do see that tower and I am a bit interested, so let's head that way first. Just to see if there's anything of note. Probably not. But just in case. So we actually go here later in the story, I believe. But I don't think we can get up there currently. That's fine though. Let's head out then. Got some wolves. Normally I'd go for them, but I'm much more interested in just getting into the story today a bit more. Since we've done a lot of sidetracking the past couple of days. Really can never get over how beautiful this game looks. The sun glare, the rain, the atmosphere. It's incredible. Alright, anyway, it looks like our first event here is going to be some bandits. Throw up our Quen. Apparently not. Alright, let's whoop some ass. Or get my ass whooped. Looks like we're out of practice. Very out of practice. Oh boy. Get away from me. Alright, we separate him out a little bit now. See if we can work this guy. There's one. A nice decapitation. Guys trying to hit me with a combo, but not today. As you can see, those arrows just kind of fly around us, and they're super annoying to get hit by, since they can stagger you, and then you can just get like stagger comboed by the other people with their blades. But looks like it won't really matter. This guy's done for sure. Dang. We have a weird animation glitch. Let's see what they got for us. Nothing too interesting by the looks of things. There's some crafting materials and diagrams, which we probably don't use anyways. That's fine. Just gonna finish leading the corpses. Hopefully now we're getting a bit further into the game. These swords will sell for more than 4 gold, because that's just absolutely pitiful. Great. The next place we're gonna be heading then is... I guess we'll head straight into town. I think they have a billboard there if I remember correctly. We might as well just get access to a few more missions, just to see what's out and about. Oh, here's one mission. We'll start with this.
My sweet boy, have mercy. Take pity on an old woman. Hunger's to help an old feeble woman.
What's wrong?
T'other night blasphemers pox take and profane the shrine to Verna the Merciful. Shrine's gotta be repaired, else Verna will take umbrage. Our cows will croak, kitties will be covered in warts, and our dogs will get the mange.
Not the mange.
Warts and mange? Sounds dangerous. Fine, I'll help you.
Oh, look at that strength.
Done.
The good gods have sent ye to me. Someone to repair their shrines from this day on.
Look, already got a trade. I'm a witcher. Restoring traditional roadside structures in wood, just not my specialty.
Fighting evil, that's a witcher's calling. And vandals are worse than beasts.
That's certainly quite the opinion. Could be true.
Fine. I see any damaged shrines, I'll take care of them. Won't go out of my way, though.
Nothing's out of the way in these parts, and the gods will guide ye. Turn this one pale.
Alright. Just out of interest, where are those other ones? Yeah, they're super far away. So we're not going to deal with that now. And what is this mission actually? Is that nearby? It is. Alright, it's where we're headed to, so we'll do this mission. I actually know this mission, I'm pretty sure. And it's a decent one. Some of the bearings cards from earlier. And the merchant. Perfect. Do you play Gwent?
Buying or just perusing?
Anchor into play. Let's see if he has any
Show me
cards
what you've
first
got
though.
on offer.
None, but he does have a map about some Witcher gear, and we're gonna be taking that for sure. And hopefully we can sell this guy some stuff as well. It looks like that. Yeah, this stuff isn't too bad, what we took from the castle. No, 6 gold, like I said, is kind of trash. Maybe I should take that back. But money's money, and we are very poor. $1,000 won't get you very far in this game. So that's that. Now let's beat his ass and hopefully gain a card. Max bet as
Wouldn't mind
always.
a few rounds of cards.
And I believe we're just gonna keep with the deck we have. Right, so we got some poor fucking infantry. It's always nice. We got our spy, which is really good. And I think we're gonna get rid of the poor fucking infantry, because they're not too useful. Alright, it's not too bad. We'll start by playing our spy, get those extra cards out. And this doesn't look like too bad a hand. So the real question is, should we try and win this round or not? And I'm thinking probably not. Try to see if we can get him to waste some of his better cards. But he does give us a spy, that's nice. So these are what these decoys are really good for. We can take their spy back and then we can play it on our next turn and get more cards. This guy has a lot of them too. Beautiful. So I'll take that guy as well. So we're most definitely basically forfeiting this round since he's going to have all this strength on the front line. But that's fine, because we'll have way more cards than he does, and it'll be easy to win the following rounds. But now we're just going to see if we can get him to keep playing cards. Which is why we're playing our low level cards, so hopefully he'll play stuff that's worth more than 1. And it'll just slowly drain him of all the value his cards have, essentially. Yeah, look at that. So he's at 5 cards left to our 9. And I guess we'll just keep it up. He has the better after all. Alright, and we're gonna call it there. We'll pass, let him win the round. And this should be an easy round to win. We'll get an additional card since we what am I thinking? Since when we win we get a card back, that's our faction ability. We'll call in Zoltan. This card looks cool. And get some Kiramets. Yeah, so he's basically forced to pass since he only has 2 cards left. So that's our win. we get another card, so we'll have 7 cards to his 2, and that's basically unwinnable. Yeah, all his cards literally might just be weather cards, so there's nothing you can do if that's the case. Not like it really matters anyway, since our leader ability just gets rid of storms and whatnot, or clears all weather. Alright, easy win. So we get 10 gold, it says 20 crowns, but we had to pay 10. And we got a vampire for the monster deck, which isn't too useful for us, but that's fine. And I guess I was mistaken, there's no billboard here, I don't think. There's a blacksmith, however. Maybe go see if he has anything to offer.
Yeah?
Craft special order weapons too?
Do politicians murder high-class prostitutes? Course.
We're definitely gonna be playing cards with him. First, let's see what he
Take a
got.
look. Maybe pick something.
He does have another map, so we'll take that since they're pretty cheap and they're useful to find the Witcher's gear. Some diagrams, not too interested in. Anything he can craft for us that'd be interesting? Doesn't particularly look like it. Never actually made one of these and I have no idea what it does. So I'm just gonna leave it as is. Yeah. We will repair our gear though. For 131. And we'll play him in some Gwent. Max bet. Gotta make that money somehow.
Up for a few rounds of Gwent?
Let's go. Alright, we got our spy and we got our medic, which are both really good. So we'll get rid of our infantry. Got Kira Mitz. And we'll get rid of Kojani Siege Expert. Alright, cool. We got another siege piece from that. Excellent. So of course, always play spy first. Ooh, that was a really good card. We'll get him back later, but 1 spy, it's fucking excellent. Get some more cards through him. Alright, not too useful, but whatever. We did get the Winter Storm, or that's not what it's called, what's it called? Biting Frost, which reduces all melee to 1 damage. Since we have lots of archers and stuff, well, there's some of those out, I'm thinking. And at the end we can just Biting Frost him. Since he's gonna do that, we'll play artillery then. Poor fucking infantry out there. Yeah, that's mainly just to try to get him to play some more cards. Ooh, so that's interesting. And we could either play Zoltan and win it, or we could play the Biting Frost and win it. So I'd reduce him by 5, so he'd be at 7 and we'd be at 8. We do have 3 melees left. Yeah, we'll just do it. We'll just play this guy and win it that way. Still get the extra cards, so it's not a big deal. And we can keep the Biting Frost in case he has a lot more melee units. Start with Kira Metz. Oof. So what we could do is we could purposely lose this round. That way we can use our medic to summon Thaler back and get additional cards. And we might do that. Let's play a bit longer and see what happens. We just won't play our medic for now. Because if we can win this round straight up, we might as well, but... hopefully he plays some more melee so he can just play a Biting Frost. Looks like that may not be the case. There we go. Alright, so we're gonna pass now, that way we can, she has to play at least one more card, and then we can use our medic to get the spy back. Oh yeah, one card for our 4. Well, 2 cards, forgot. He's also Northern Factions. Play Thaler. Yeah, and there's literally no way he can win at this point. Yep. Don't even need to play anything else. 2 to 5. Excellent. So we'll pass, take the money, get a new card. Forktail. More monster cards. That's unfortunate. I really like the Northern Realms the best. Nilfgaard can also be fun. But... take what we can get anyways. So we're gonna enhance our armor and weapons real quick. I think for 15 minutes the armor ratings is higher and the weapon damage is also higher. And we're gonna go talk about this mission here.
No, I'm staying here. Maybe I'll spot Hannah.
Looking for a hunter named Neelan.
Found him. What do you want?
Hear about your notice. I'm a witcher. When did you last see your wife?
5 days passed, 'fore dawn. On my way out to hunt, she were asleep. When I come back, found no sign of her.
Notice anything strange? Maybe her behavior?
No, she were her happy, smiling self. Nothing different, I think. She's not run off, if that's what you're asking.
Maybe she went to the neighboring village, forgot to tell you.
No, my sister were never gone this long before.
Tried looking for her?
Asked round the village, none saw her go. She must have left when they were still sleeping. Told her time and again not to wander off on her own. She never listened.
I must have some menfolk to scour the woods. Nothing.
I'll look in the woods. You might have missed something. Ask around, too. She have any friends?
Hannah keeps to herself mostly. Watches the blacksmith's young'uns at times. And in the village, Glenna, the butcher's wife, she likes her best.
Thanks. I'll try to find her, but no promises.
Alright, let's go see what the people of the village have to say then. Let's start with Miss Glenna.
Greetings, you Glenna.
Aye, but gristle and marrow is all I'm willing to sell, and you'll have to wait till I'm done carving it.
You the butcher's wife?
Butcher? Please. Might have called him a butcher when we lived in the shade of Novigrad's walls. Now he deals in carrion, fallen animals, their bones still fit for soup. So, buying something?
Wanted to talk to you about Hannah. Hear you were friendly.
She come by at times? We talk?
She seems strange lately. Any idea where she might have gone?
Strange. No, a cheerful soul always. If I'm to judge, it's the wolves got her. Been howling the nights through lately. Even the Baron's men are feared to come by. Hannah must have gone to the wood to gather mushrooms, maybe. Strayed too deep and the howlers got her.
Thanks. Farewell.
Alright, so that wasn't too useful. Maybe the blacksmith has some better info then.
Wow. My dad used to make swords like yours. Can I touch it?
It's sharp. Better not. Need to talk to your father.
I forged swords once. Now it's scythes and hoes. For good arms, you'll need to go to Novigrad.
Wanted to ask you about Hannah. Heard she looked after your children.
Aunt Hannah? Do you know where she is?
No, that's why I'm here. She maybe tell you where she was going, or anything else?
She said turnips are healthy and we ought to eat them. I saw her go to the forest with another lady. It was dawn almost. I'd gone out so I wouldn't wet the pallet.
The forest? She's done for.
Why?
A huge pack roams the area. None from the village dares go in the forest. Neelan's only one not afeared, but then he's a hunter.
Did you get a good look at the other woman? Know who it was?
No. She walked in front of Aunt Hannah. I couldn't see.
Thanks. Farewell.
So, a mysterious second woman? Interesting. It's actually a bit farther away though, so I'm gonna grab on Rooch. Apparently like that tiki torch.
Let's go!
Let's go see what the woods have to offer then. See if there really is a massive pack of wolves. Oh, guess we're here already. Nice. See what's out and about. Oh, there is wolves. Looks like they weren't lying about that. Yikes. Alright, just one left, and bang. Dropped.
Witcher?
What are you doing here? Shouldn't be in the forest alone.
I came to tell you. You needn't look for Hannah. She'd have returned long past were she alive. I'll pay you twice Neelan's pledge. Just tell the man his Hannah's dead.
Don't want to know what happened to her?
I've no illusions, Witcher. In Velen, you're gone as long as she's been. You don't come back. Hannah's dead for certain. Neelan ought to accept his loss. Move on with his life.
Strange. People usually prefer to know the fate of their loved ones, whatever the cost.
What good will it do? I'll not get my sister back. And Neelan's all I got left. I can't lose him too. And, well, he'll not rest till he avenges his Hannah, even if it eats up his life. The man deserves better.
Sorry, not in the habit of leaving jobs undone.
Folks speak true about you Witchers. You're heartless beasts.
Yeah, so she's definitely not suspicious at all. Not even a little bit.
Smell of a rotting corpse. Blood spattered all around. Must be Hannah. Torn to pieces, literally.
Yeah, quite literally. I also find it really funny how the Hannah's sister, the lady we were just speaking to, manages to get here so quickly when we are literally on horseback. Ah, what do we have
Claw
here?
marks. Deep. man did this. Cuts, made with long claws. Flesh torn clear off. This is getting interesting.
Indeed.
Blood and paw marks. Wonder where they lead. Shit, climbed the tree. I can't get up there. Maybe find something else on the ground.
So it appears it may have not been wolves after all, wouldn't it? The first time I did this, I was looking around in circles for what felt like 30 minutes. I'm pretty sure the next clue is somewhere over here. Or we could just run around in circles again. Oh boy. So that tree was there. This tree extends kind of over in this direction. Here we go.
Tuft of fur. Whatever lost it hasn't bathed in a while.
Alright, so that gets us this nice scent that we can follow. Let's see where it leads. And this kind of plays into the whole Witcher's kind of superhuman abilities. They have really good sense of smell, if they focus, that is. When you go back, apparently.
Man's clothes. Shredded, but no sign of blood. Who rips their own clothes off, leaves them in the woods?
That's a great question. Clothes. Clothes. Apparently we can't examine them right
Looks
now.
like a hunter's quarters.
See what he got. Hello? So I know we did say we're playing good guy Geralt, but it is kind of ironic that we are stealing lots and lots of stuff all the time. Locked.
Notes. Wonder whose.
So the mysterious notes read, I am who I am. I can't change that. Shirts woven of parsley and potions made of virgins' tears might work in old wives' tales, but not for me. It is time to come to terms with it. With Hannah's love and iron discipline, I have found a way to manage, but I must remember to hide in the woods before the full moon rises, to go somewhere far from others, far from Hannah. This guy definitely seems like he's suffering from lycanthropy, I believe the word's pronounced. The attack comes and then passes. I wake up with wounds on my hands and the taste of blood in my mouth. Perhaps it is best that I don't remember. Killing prey with bow and arrow is one thing. To tear it apart with fang and claw, at least here deep in the woods, I won't hurt people. Merciful Melatelli, watch over any who stray too close. And then these are the two maps that we purchased, and they basically just reveal the location of some Witcher gears. Hence, the scavenger hunt for the School of the Cat.
Blood's just barely dried. He was dragged here. Wonder where from.
We got this nice cave. Take out our sword just in case. It does look like we're relatively safe at the moment. I was about to say, I thought that noise was something in here, but it looks like it's just from outside. And some more runes, some wolfsbane, iron ore. or at least see anything else, so we could just wait for nightfall at this point, see what happens. Oh, we do want that chest actually. Ooh, meteorite silver plate, that's good. They're pretty expensive. Alright, let's get some oh, I'm gonna save first. Which might be a spoiler as to what's gonna happen, but it is necessary. Our potions back. Uh-oh, a werewolf, naturally. So we are gonna potion up for sure. I don't think we have any blades that work on this guy. Cursed oil might, but I'm pretty sure he's considered a beast. So we could drink the Griffin decoction to increase our resistance, or we could just down all our potions, which is what I think we want to do. Okay, we can't do that. Oh, he has wolves too, lovely. So, potion up everything. I wish there was one button to do that, because I know I missed something. Also, let's get Quen up. So we're gonna focus on these other wolves first. That way they don't stagger us. Just like that. Get some tawny going. And we definitely don't want to get hit in the back by him, because that might literally just straight one-shot us, and that would be most unideal. I do think we poisoned him since his health is draining, yep. So far this isn't going too bad. Got some more Thunderbolt going, which increases damage. And this guy's just having a hard time hitting us, it looks like.
No! Stop! Don't harm him!
Think we need to talk.
It's Neelan!
Lycanthropy can afflict anyone, but it is a curse, so sorry, but I have to.
You don't understand! I love him! He was near to being mine till you came along! Go away! Leave us be!
You're a raving woman.
What is this nonsense?
I love him. Always have. Even after I'd learned his secret.
You knew? Did you know I shut myself in here to wait out me change?
I knew, and I didn't mind. But you chose Hannah. I wanted her to see you. I wanted her to fear you. She'd not have stayed. And we could be together.
You brought her here. That night. 'Twas the reason I had the taste of blood in me mouth come morn.
I did it for us. She was to see you turn, not more. I didn't want her death. You've got to believe me.
I don't. And I'll kill you willingly. First time for that, in fact.
Well, she is a murderer.
This is between the two of you. I refuse to meddle, but cross my path again, and I will kill you.
No! Mercy!
You had no mercy for your sister. I'll have none for you.
Good grief.
Told you I'd kill you.
I knows well what you said. Do it.
If you want death, find some reins and a tree with a strong limb.
Wouldn't work. Couldn't do it. Always been a coward. do it. Please.
Bit of a grim story. Just because I don't know, I wonder if the... God damn, I can never remember the lady's name. I wonder if she has anything on her body. Looks like no. Oh, there is a cow now though, that's interesting. Pretty sure that wasn't there before. Maybe she had a cow lycanthropy. Oh, that'd be hilarious. Don't think that's a thing, but that would be pretty fucking funny. Or maybe is this her? No, it's just more blood. Is this something that CD Projekt Red actually overlooked? Be impossible. And of course there's a fucking bear now. Ugh. Alright, let's go, lad. Light them up. They still seem pretty tanky, even though it's been a while since we fought our last bear and we've leveled up. We're gonna get some Quen back. And I think this keeping this tree between us helps out a lot. It really fucks with his AI by the looks of things. We just keep our dodges going. We just keep behind them. That hit does hit, or that attack has a pretty wide hitbox, it looks like. Oof, that hit hard. Alright, so he just has some bear fat. This can be used in some potions later on. I don't think it's extremely useful, but better to have it than not. And finally, with the key, we picked off Neelan's body. Let's just open this chest right here. And get some okay stuff. The silver ore is always nice. You can always make it into ingots for weapons. Now that being done, suppose we could head up the coast and see if there's anything of interest over here. Yeah, we're gonna do that. I think I might remember what's up here. We might not be... Yeah, I don't actually think we can do that. I'm pretty sure we'll just get murdered. I don't recognize that building though, so we're gonna head that way as we go to talk to the Bloody Baron. Which we're gonna switch that mission actually, before I forget to, and we end up going to the wrong place. There we go.
Come on, Roach.
Oh, never mind, it's just that tower from before. In that case, we're just gonna fast travel. All the way to Blackbough. Then we'll hit up this point of interest before going to the Baron at that point. Get our faithful steed.
That's it, Roach.
And actually, there's one last thing I wanted to check out here. I think it should have spawned. There should be a quest right over here. No, maybe we have to be a higher level for it to spawn. There should be a lady there at some point. Or maybe it's just a random chance she'll be there. I'm not really sure. So that's where we're gonna end up heading right there, is where those buildings are atop that hill. Interesting. Oop. Interesting. Wow, look at them all spawn in. That's kind of funny. Level of these guys, level 9. They might be a bit tough, but I think we can do it. Yeah. That's not too bad. We will apply our oils and stuff though. That should help. And we'll get some more Thunderbolt. Yeah, that helps us actually do some okay damage to them. And I think if they're poisoned, they actually don't regenerate health either while they're being poisoned, which is nice. Alright, come here, coward. Says he beats my ass. Alright, we're gonna try and focus him down. Just letting us hit him in his back, get all those crits. Very kind of him. Alright, good.
Ghoul nest. Ought to just destroy it.
We're gonna do just that. Once we loot all these boxes. Oh, we got some more oils there, good. We'll have to get access to them in a second. Looks like they are burning bodies here too by the pyre there. That's probably what attracted the necrophages in the first place. Nice sword. Oh, some rubies. That could be useful to sell. And it looks like we got some okay stuff from here. I'm not gonna complain. We are gonna grab this flower though. Oops, put that away. There we go.
Faster.
Let's continue heading to the Bloody Baron then. And we're gonna end up doing a lot of quests kind of in this area.
Need a swift kick in the
Okay, I thought that was gonna trigger a cutscene, but I guess not.
Go,
So we'll just
go.
head right into town in that case. But before we go anywhere deeper, we gotta play some Gwent.
Spot of cider for you? Or a bit of dry curd? Me lad, it's not exactly bursting, but what I got sure to please.
We'll see if he has anything to purchase
I'd
first.
like to take a look.
And he does have some cards, which is good. Looks like they're mostly Nilfgaardian, but that's fine. He actually has some saddlebags, which I am kind of interested in buying so we can carry more stuff. 183 though. I guess it's fine. We can always get more money later. And we're gonna sell all our food that does not regenerate 80 per second. Get a little money that way. Very good. I'm not sure if Fistex ever used for anything, so we're just gonna sell that off. And most of this junk we'll just sell. It's not like we really have the money to break most of it down at the moment anyway for components, for blades and stuff like that. Or blades and armor, more specifically. Sword's not too good. Bow's shite. We will equip those hunting trousers actually, they're not too bad. An additional 5 armor. Cannot complain. Let's get to Gwent.
How about a few rounds of cards? Gwent specifically.
Yeah. We will check out monsters. Like we've gotten a few cards for this, so we won these 2 cards from him. And Zoltan, he can go in any deck, which is why he's also here. We don't really have any Scoia'tael. We do have some Nilfgaards though. We've been working on that. We have a Siege Engineer, the Arcanian Fire Company, or Scorpion, pardon me. But not enough to make a deck, that's for sure. So just play our normal thing. What have we got? Interesting. I think we're gonna get rid of Fog, and we'll get rid of one of these guys. Alright, that's alright. Did get Thaler. I was really hoping we had our spy card and whatnot, but or more decoys to take his spies. Spies are what win the game, really. Simply because you have more cards than your opponent. I think this first round we might just try and drain him of cards. See what happens that way. Hoping he plays some, I don't even know actually. I was hoping, as I say, I hope he plays some more melee so we can use our Biting Frost, but that may not be the case. Looks like it might even better to keep that Impenetrable Fog from all the archers he's playing. Oh yeah, for sure. This deck is not too shabby. I really just gonna pass, but I know he's gonna get another card after that, which would not be ideal. But we can't really play our Biting Frost either, so I guess we'll just go with Artillery, see what happens. So he's gonna play one instead. That's fine though. Alright, yeah, so we'll clear weather now. Get all our attack back, and we'll be way ahead of him now. And hopefully he'll pass. Alright, good. Damn. I was really hoping to get our spy from that. So I think we're gonna play this Singular Catapult, and then next turn we'll do Biting Frost. Ooh. Kinda wanna keep it going now. Yikes. This is gonna be really close. Ooh. Alright, that's a window. Nice. You just didn't have the right cards. Beautiful. He had a lot of weather cards though, that's interesting. Weather cards can be quite strong, but personally I don't really like them too much. That does give us a bit of money. And the Dwarven Skirmisher, which if I'm not mistaken is a Scoia'tael unit. And as long as you don't steal in front of the guards, you're fine. And no one really seems to care either way. Though it also doesn't really consider the stealing, so I don't really know how I should feel.
Witcher.
Either way, well, I guess we should just hop back on Roach since we got some times. We got a ways to travel yet still, I should say. It's lovely. Roach is clearly an extremely strong horse, just busting through that door.
Halt!
Baron home?
Depends who's asking.
A witcher. Want to talk to him.
Yeah. And I want to plough the lovely Queen Cerule.
Seen this man before. In at the crossroads. You was there not so long ago. Thought you were supposed to go your separate way, nice and all.
It led me here. Gotta talk to the Baron.
Oh, aye? What about?
Something important. His ears only.
Fine. Lodrin, let him in. If he makes any trouble, well, we outnumber him.
Open the gate.
The fucking caps they wear is hilarious.
Ardle. Witcher, to see the Baron. Don't want no disturbances. That clear?
What do you think?
First things first, check out the board. Nothing too interesting there. Soothsayers, honest and true-sighted. Floggings. We got a contract, the Beast of Honorton. There's a vile and dangerous spook, beast or devil of sorts causing no end of trouble near our village. Honorton, we promise our profoundest gratitude and a sizable reward to any brave lad who can slay it. If you're looking to learn more, come pay us a visit, ask for the Elderman. And then a contact for the Shrieker, to whom it may concern, let it hereby be known that whoever kills the Shrieker, the monster that wove its nest near Crow's Perch, and has taken to killing both men and beasts, will be given a sizable reward. Take heed that she's a dreadful, dangerous creature, and killing it will take a trained fighter, not just a pack of peasants with pitchforks. And then Prime Mushroom Hunting Grounds. There be a copse in deep wood where man never fails to find mushrooms aplenty. For proper recompense, I can show the way. Never see your young'uns cry of hunger again. Sophie.
Guard called you a sergeant. You a Temerian soldier?
Not your concern, mate.
Deserter.
Temerian army don't exist no more.
I'm just gonna do that to start those quests.
So what are you all doing here?
Had a choice after the Black Ones thrashed us. Let it lie and try to lead normal lives, or continue to resist, join the guerrillas and fight for our beloved Temeria till death do us part. We chose the former.
And the Baron your commander?
Yeah. Commander.
Alright, we stop just so we can go do this real quick. Oh, never mind. Maybe he won't like that. We'll go back to those merchants later then.
Ever heard of preventive arson?
Once we finish talking to the Baron, that is. Unfortunately, it looks like we can't run right now, so we're just gonna have to take this nice casually stroll. Though, we do get to look at the beauty of The Witcher 3, of course. Even have the nice birds in the background.
Boy, where the fuck
Just
are
the
you
little
going?
details which are nice like that. Got all the natural ambiance too.
In Vizima, now those were balls. Attended a few, me and my Annie. Oh, how we danced, how we twirled, ha ha ha!
Ooh!
1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, hey!
Enough. I don't care how you do it, but the deliveries must be weekly.
Won't you stay for tea?
No. Besides, you've another guest.
Look at that. Didn't even stay for tea. In spite of all that blabbering about how cultured the nation is.
Rumors rarely find confirmation in reality, especially the ones about foreigners.
Right you are.
I
know who you are. Believe I also know why you've come. We'll talk inside.
Alright then.
Make yourself at home. Hey, where'd I put the bloody vodka? Ah, there it is. A snifter.
Why not?
Ha! A man after me own heart. With Foltest dead and Natalis' whereabouts unknown. Bloody hell. Who's a loyal Temerian to drink to these days?
Himself and his company?
Good enough. To the matter at hand. I'm Philip Strenger. Now the Blobtits round here call me the Bloody Baron.
Geralt of Rivia. Blobtits call me the Butcher of Blaviken.
I said already, I know who you are. Truth be told, it's the only reason we're talking. How do you like it here in Velen?
Lovely place.
Lovely place. Swamps, bogs, marshes everywhere.
Exactly. Someone loses their way around here, he becomes damn hard to find.
What are you getting at?
Many have lost loved ones here. Some their wives, others their daughters.
What's that supposed to mean? That a threat?
Aye, not as clever as I suspected you'd be. No, it's no threat. I'll spell it out for you. I know who you're looking for. She showed up some time ago. Exhausted, wounded, and stinking like a soaked hound after a hard hunt. Later, I learned she'd come from the swamp. Said some beasts from the woods attacked her before she could reach the village.
Yikes. That is one bitch of a fall. She really took it though. So we are currently playing as Ciri right now, and occasionally we'll get these kind of like flashbacks and other moments where we can play as Ciri to see what she's up to. And she is really OP and it's really fun to play.
I must leave this place.
We're gonna pick up some of these flowers since we need them. And if that wasn't a clear indication, Ciri is magical as hell, and she has crazy vitality regeneration. It's basically impossible to die as playing her unless you get like one shot.
You can calm down. Hello there. Are you lost?
A little, I guess. Are you?
I never lose my way.
Ooh. If that's true, what are you doing so deep in the forest alone?
Looking for lost little girls.
What happened to you?
This? It's nothing. How did you wind up here?
My father brought me. Told me to follow the trail of treats and eat my fill. He said he would wait. So I started down the trail, but then I saw a butterfly, and I ran to catch it, and I lost my way.
Your father, why did he have you follow the trail of treats? Do you know?
Because we had naught to break our fast with.
I don't understand.
I was naughty. Broke a jug. Spilled all our milk.
Your parents must have been angry.
Mother said I should be spanked, but Father said wouldn't do no good. Too many mouths to feed anyway. Sending me down the trail of treats, that would solve things.
You and your father, when did you leave home?
This morning.
And did the sun warm your face or your back?
It warmed my back.
So we must go east. Come, I'll walk you home. And explain to your parents that they must not lose their children in the woods.
We can't go home because of the Wolf King and his pack.
No kings among wolves.
These have one.
And you've seen him?
Yes. I mean, no. From behind a tree. He was huge, with giant eyes and great fangs, and he was terribly, disgustingly horrific.
See what I've got on my back? Wolves fear it. Kings do too. Come, I'll help you up.
Always clever with the wordplay in this game. Something I very much enjoy. See who else there fights us.
Quick, hide!
Later on we get some other abilities we can use with there. Also, look at all these guys. Jesus Lord. Fuck off. Fortunately, we can literally just teleport right through them, unlike Geralt, so it's definitely beneficial. Otherwise, this would be a tough ass fight. It's kind of wild that she can just eat everything too.
You can come out now.
My father couldn't even do that.
Mine could do a lot more. Come.
Look! There's something there.
Wait here. Don't come any closer.
But...
No buts. Stay here. I must see something. Bloodshot, but still moist. He died recently. Lips parted and bloated. Bit clear through his tongue. Immense pain before death. His chest is crushed. Ribs probably pierced his lungs. Something picked him up and threw him against the tree. Something tore his leg off. No, gnawed it off.
Ew, that's horrible.
Stay there, and look away. What's this? Marrow's missing. Interesting.
Something that's pretty interesting about this is if we leave now, or if we choose the summing it up option before we inspect the belly, is she'll come to the wrong conclusion about the beast.
Let's see. His liver's gone.
Why are you digging through his belly?
Would you mind making certain your laces are tied? The Wolf King's no fantasy, it seems. Except he's a werewolf.
What happened to him?
He had a fall.
I bet. The Wolf King got him.
When did children get so smart?
What'll we do when the Wolf King finds us?
Good question. I've no silver, but I can make a blade oil.
Oil? You mean like we make from rapeseed?
No, a far more special oil. Of dog tallow, wolf's bane, fool's parsley, and wolf's liver. The Wolf King will feel terrible, terrible pain.
You're smart. How do you know these things? Did your father teach you?
Not my father. My uncle. Uncle Vesemir.
Lord knows Geralt ain't opening up a book. Apparently we do need to inspect these dogs to get some livers and whatnot though. So hopefully that gives us all the components. I guess we just need fool's parsley. Doesn't really tell us what we're picking up, unfortunately. I know this one, the purple one's wolfbane. Oh, I guess if you get close enough it says it too, like that. So, does this one say fool's parsley? No, it says mistletoe. Maybe this plant over here is mistletoe, or fool's parsley. So if you look at the bottom right now, it says we can only do fast attacks with our steel weapon, but that is not true. We can do heavy attacks like this. At least I think she's doing heavy attacks. Oh, I guess not. Maybe she just can't.
They're gone. You can come out. It's dead. But a pig here? Must be a human settlement nearby.
Alright, so here's the fool's parsley. This is the taller one. Which I guess makes sense. It does look like parsley in real life.
Alright, I have everything. Now for a spot where I can build a fire and brew the oil in peace.
What you doing?
Greasing my blade. There. We'll see just how effective Uncle Vesemir's formulae are.
So I don't know about y'all, but formulae, not formulae. And that's just a fact.
Do parents often send their children out to follow the sweets?
Sometimes they go themselves.
Do they return?
Why would they? They've plenty to eat where the path ends.
I bet.
Through the cave.
You lead.
Shit, I literally thought that was the cave. Blind ass. Definitely nothing suspicious about going to a cave.
What?
The Wolf King, now do you believe me?
I do. Hide!
So we can see how much easier, or we can really see how like strong Ciri is. Now we can directly compare it to how Geralt dealt with the other werewolf. You can see her just digs through them. And she can just tank multiple blows too. No way Geralt could do that.
Why, you really give him a drubbing. Never seen anything like it.
Girl, you can come out now. Come on. You're lucky we came this way. Found someone far less fortunate in the forest.
Yaren, must be. We was returning from Midcopse when the brute attacked. I managed to flee, but Yaren...
The little one. No details.
Such a motherly figure.
You have bandages at home? Some spirit? He laid a claw or two on me, unfortunately.
I've not, miss, but my lord, he's a powerful man. He's sure to help you. Might even reward you for cutting the werewolf down.
Very well. Lead us to your lord.
Just who do you think you brought me, man? That's not me daughter.
And the little one?
Neither, damn it! I think I'd know my own child.
Well, might not be yours, the older one, but you've got to admit the likeness. That's downright striking. So, any chance for that reward?
You'll not see one fucking copper. Get out before I set my hounds on you. So, stew any good?
Very. Thank you. I'd not eaten in.
Clear to see. I'm pleased you like it. Had them prepare a bath for you once you've eaten, and you could do with some sleep. Gretka in the nook behind the hearth. You in the guest room opposite the kitchen.
Thank you.
Shh. Eat now. We'll speak once you've rested. So I ordered my men to watch her and left her to rest.
And?
A topic for another time.
The little girl who showed up here with Ciri. What happened to her?
Gretka. She's safe and sound. Helps out in the kitchen. Ciri told me of the girl's parents, what they decided. So I decided not to send the lass home. She's fed here. A roof over a warm corner she calls her own. She wants for nothing.
What happened to Ciri?
I've told you already. A topic for another time.
Take it you won't give me this information for free.
Sharp you are. I regret your loss. Commiserate. But you see, it so happens my wife and daughter are missing as well. I propose an exchange. Find my loved ones, and I shall tell you about the girl you seek. All I know.
Thing is, can I trust you? What guarantees do I have?
None whatsoever. Only my word.
Oh, given that, I guess we have to say it's a deal.
Fine, I'll help you. I'll find your family, but then you'll give me every bit of information you have.
You have my word. Guard! This man's under my protection. No one's to bother him in any way. Don't stare, I've not grown horns. Treat it as a token of my good faith.
When do you see them last?
They vanished after the new moon, as if whisked away by shadows.
What do you mean, vanished?
Precisely that. I awoke one morn to find them gone.
Can't start searching till I know what they look like.
Tamara, my daughter, turned 19 in the spring. Slender lass, about yay tall, comes up to my shoulders. Beautiful eyes, green, like her mother's. My wife, Anna, has 20 winters behind her, though she'd never admit it. Dark hair, thick as tar, keeps it tied up in a bun.
You try to search for them?
Sent men out right away, but they're not suited to it. It's one thing to rip up floorboards in search of a peasant's last sack of grain. Finding a living person, they just don't know how. Besides, Velen's naught but swamps and marshy woodland. Plenty of hard-to-find nooks. If you're looking to hide someone, this is the place.
Fair enough.
This place. Must be hard to be the only 2 women here.
This place? What do you mean? They wanted for nothing here. Pheasant for dinner? Not a problem. Blue ribbons from Toussaint? Say the word.
Had your men in mind. Their company. Sure your wife and daughter weren't being harassed?
My men are a horde of whoresons, but they know their place. One of them so much as looked at Anna or Tamara crosswise, I'd cut him down like a dog.
Anything unusual happen before they disappeared? They act differently, do anything strange?
Unusual? No. Well, not long ago, peasants came to complain that a beast had ravaged a woman by the well. Devoured another lass before her. Common occurrences in Velen. And my women... Anna, quiet as a mouse as ever. And Tamara, occupied with her things. Nothing unusual.
Maybe they were kidnapped. Got any enemies?
None worth mentioning. Worthless little pricks and angry peasants is all. None would dare raise a finger against my family. Any who might have, they've been eating dirt long since.
I'll need to know a lot more than that. Can I see their rooms?
What for?
I need clues. Anything to latch onto.
I'll not let a stranger pore through their belongings.
Want me to find them or not?
I do.
Then let me work.
Fine. But I shall go with you. The doors are locked.
Fair enough. See if there's anything in here to loot. Not really see anything at the moment. Maybe later then.
When she was a babe, my daughter loved animals. Saw a deer trophy on a wall once. Do you know what she asked?
Haven't got a clue.
Papa, is that deer's wump on the other side of the wall? You see it there? Whoa, what's a trophy? I pity any bastard who's hurt her. I'll flay him alive. Here it is. Damn it! Jammed again. Our bedchamber. Tamara's room is there. Rubble everywhere.
We'll check out the small room first.
In return, I want everything to be as they left it.
They'll immediately start stealing their belongings.
Incense. And an old key. Wonder what it unlocks. Anise. Sandalwood. And something else. Saffron?
A letter to Tamara. We are more like a family. We support each other and help each other survive tough moments, grapple with the past. For each of us has a past, so you needn't worry about anyone digging into yours. We've got a rule. Never ask more than someone offers on their own. The past doesn't matter to us, only the future does. That and our common fight against the evil and depravity, against perverse and loathsome practices of all kinds. It seems like Tamara, the daughter, may have been in contact with someone. Though who is not very clear. It appears... oh, one other thing.
Damn ugly for a doll. The kind you'd stick with pins to hurt someone.
Oh, that's lovely. I guess we can follow the sandalwood. Well, not quite. We're gonna check out this room too.
Walls a different color. Something used to hang here. That painting? Right size. The Baron and his wife. Look happy enough. What's this? Gotta wonder who wanted to hide the hole. And what's on the other side.
So they punched right through into the closet or something.
Mangled bit of candlestick. Someone smashed it against the wall and broke clear into the wardrobe. Getting interesting. Might be more traces of fighting. Gotta look around.
I'm gonna say hit that shit really hard.
Fresh flowers. He expects them to return any minute. Takes hope.
It's kind of sweet, honestly.
Rest of the candlestick. And wine stains. Somebody smashed a bottle. From Toussaint. Yeah, Herveloos. Scent hasn't died. Wonder where it'll lead me.
So we have all these scents heading downstairs now.
Damn, trail breaks off. Could find something else though.
Find a talisman.
Spruce wood. Smells of juniper incense. Some sort of folk talisman. Protective. Question is, against what? Won't find much else here.
We will follow this scent though.
Well,
We will literally take everything. Oh. Just imagine the 1 or 2 gold everything sells for. You can never find a good deal on these parts. But 1 and 2 gold do add up. So we will be taking everything. It's like the kleptomaniacs we are.
An altar. So, the Eternal Fires made it to Velen.
Eternal fire, which lighteth our hearts and give us light, heat us with thy warmth, dry our tears, spare our foes, embrace our friends in thy care. Give my mother health, punish my father, help me fulfill my destiny. Pardon me, so it seems like Tamara has something out for her dad. There's also signs of fighting in the dad's room, or the Bloody Baron, so something's afoot, that's for sure. Anything in here? Just a drunk. Very nice. Can we read those? We cannot. I don't think there's much else down here. Well, aside from more loot, that is, which we will gladly take. Let's really spam that E key. Oh, look at that. Whole board's missing. And you can actually see up and through it. It's a really nice detail. Never noticed that before. And of course we gotta get these bags too. Can we reach it? Cannot. Oh well. Let's see what the Bloody Baron has to say about all this though. So I'm imagining he might not take it too well.
Done poking around?
Whole landing smells of wine. Tell me anything about that?
One of the lads, must be. Lushes, one and all.
Give your men Ervelus?
Oh, damn it. I might have spilled it. I told you I was good and marinated that night. Was it matter? Stench of wine in plenty of corn around the castle.
Found signs of a fight in the room. Know anything about that?
A fight? What are you talking about?
Someone was attacked. Probably your wife or daughter. Whoever it was tried to defend themselves with a candlestick. Missed the attacker. Punctured the wall instead. They tussled too.
I don't know nothing about this. That night, I was drunk. Don't remember a thing. They were gone by the time I awoke.
Doubt you were the only ones in the castle. Maybe one of your men heard something?
3 times I asked those bastards if they'd seen anything, heard anything. Nothing, not a one of them.
Found a doll in Tamara's room. Tell me about it.
What could possibly be so interesting about a doll, Witcher?
Looks like it might have been used for some sort of black magic. Where'd Tamara get it?
Black magic? Are you balmy? I made it for her. She was 4, perhaps 5 winters old. We were in Vizima on market day, and she saw the sorceress, Triss Merigold. Insisted she must have a doll just like her. Couldn't afford a thing of that sort, so I made the doll with my own hands.
Incredible.
This is Triss? No offense, but not great with your hands, are you?
Why don't you take some wooden rags, see what image of a grown woman you can come up with?
That's a fair remark, I suppose. It's kind of interesting. They said Tamara's 19 right now, and she was 4 or 5, and she saw Triss 14, 15 years ago. Which, if I'm not mistaken, takes place, well, before any of the games, that's for sure. Sometime during the books, I guess. It might be a reference to something in the books. I'm not sure, I haven't read them myself, but that'd be interesting.
Recognize this amulet?
Yes. Anna began wearing it a time ago.
Any idea where she got it?
None.
Any witches or cunning women in the area?
A Pella. Old Coot lives near Blackbow. And there's a cunning woman in Midcopse, but I know little about her. She's only recently arrived. If Anna were to see someone, she'd choose the peller, not the woman. Anna was wary of strangers, newcomers.
Ought to have a chat with this peller.
Fair warning, he's a hard man to talk to. Rumour has it he killed his own father with an axe as a lad, then went batty. Now they say he sees ghosts and ploughs his goat.
Not really interested in his hobbies. Just want to ask about the amulet.
Alright. I am gonna take a quick break. I will be back shortly. Alright, and we're back then. So we're gonna be following through with this quest, but prior to that, we want to investigate Ciri's room. See if we can find any clues about her whereabouts. Even if it means not having to fulfill our end of the bargain with
So Ciri was here.
the Baron.
A spinning top. Gretka's toy.
So here's our first stash, and you can basically, I think this has unlimited space, so we can just put items we want there. But now that I've opened this up, we do actually want to change our pantaloons. There we go, just because they have higher armor.
Ciri must have used these. Looks like she left in a hurry.
Change our clothes quickly. The Natural Obscurity of Curses.
The Natural Obscurity of Curses by Lydia van Bredevoort. Where'd Ciri get this?
So let's read through this real quick, because it might be important later on. Whoever thinks curses are only ever manifestations of one being's ill will towards another is sorely mistaken. Shockingly commonplace are reports of curses cast unwittingly on oneself or on objects in one's immediate environment. The consequences of doing so can be difficult to predict. In many cases, they lead to harm or even the death of a person afflicted by the curse, or of the people spending time with the object or being on which the curse fell. This is why it is so essential to take preventative measures to safeguard oneself as thoroughly as possible against the casting of curses. As an absolute minimum, Madame Amelia Vercruz Leon recommends cleansing oneself of all negative thoughts, striving to be at one with the world and achieving harmony between body and mind.
A dedication to the Baron and his wife. Seems they had friends in high places in Vizima.
Indeed. But aside from that, there's not much here for us to investigate. So let's see if we can speak to Greta.
Thistle. Shanana King.
So you're Gretka?
I am. And you're Geralt.
How do you know?
Because you've white hair and a medallion shaped like a wolf. Ciri told me about you.
Look familiar?
My top. Where'd you find it?
Ciri's room.
We'd play in her room sometimes. I was sad one day, and Ciri carved it for me. Such a shame she had to leave.
You and Ciri talked a bit, didn't you?
We did?
Did she say where she was going, or what she came here to look for?
She said she was looking for you, and a sorceress. But you're here, so I guess she didn't find you. I wonder if she helped that friend of hers.
Bit ironic that they're looking for each other, just probably wandering around in circles.
Do you know where Ciri is?
No. One day I bought her breakfast, and she was already gone. The Baron told me she'd left.
Didn't ask where she'd gone?
I did. But he said I was too little and I wouldn't understand. But Ciri left me a gift.
A gift?
Yes, this. A green stone.
Beautiful as gifts go. Hide it well, don't show it to anyone. It's worth a lot. Ciri wanted to help a friend? Any idea who it was?
What do you mean, who? Her friend. She said he was in trouble and that she had to save him.
Wow. Not very informative, huh?
Thanks, Gretka. Have fun.
But I'm not playing. I'm helping.
Fair enough. And the rest of the larder. Maybe it's not much of a larder if they're just holding ingots in here.
Gonna kill the monsters.
We'll see though. So now we can finally leave this place. Before we do, we want to talk to the two people who play Gwent. And we want to take all the flowers. Because hopefully we'll be getting access to some more potions soon. We can finally use all these ingredients we've been Saving. I've actually never been up there. I wonder if it's there. We'll check in a second. Gonna finish our looting first. And that door appears permanently locked. Get a nice little overview here. Some more empty bottles since everyone drinks apparently. Some okay loot. Oh, ooh, don't fall, damn it. I really just want to check out the scenery because I've never been this high up before to check it out. I guess this isn't a particularly good time of day. Very close up Geralt's face. We really have a lot of detail on this. You can even see like little bumps and whatnot. Which is crazy. Yeah, so this is Valen. Looking murky as ever. I wonder if we can jump from that. And if we can, where it leads to. I guess we can, but it's definitely death. I was thinking you might be able to jump into the river, but that's pretty far off now that I look at things. So one last thing we want to do before we go talk to the merchants is read this love letter apparently, that I did not know was here. Oh, so this is from Anna, the wife. So this is from the wife to the Baron. My dearest husband, I breathed a sign of relief after reading your last letter. I am so glad you're on the mend after your injury. I know how upset you must be having to spend the next few weeks in the field hospital, but my heart rejoices that you will not be risking your life on the battlefield. Tamara grows and grows and grows. She can even stand up now. If she holds on to something though, if she holds on to something, though she's still quite unsteady on those chubby little legs, she needs constant minding, for every time I turn my back, she's climbing onto the table and grabbing whatever her little hands can find. Yesterday, she almost poured a bowl of hot soup all over herself. I think I will take on that Miller girl's help, because I'm afraid one day I won't catch Tamara in time. Especially now, when you are gone and I must look after all our household affairs myself. Dear Philip, I miss you dreadfully and eagerly await your return. Every day I pray to Melatelli for your health and our daughters, and for our family to be whole once more. I hope this horrible war will end soon. I love you. Yours forever, Anna. So that was written, I guess close to 19 years ago, according to...
Might want to look around some.
According to the Baron. We're gonna check out this cave real quick. This is the last thing I wanted to do before we go back up and play some Gwent and check out the merchants and whatnot. I'm not actually sure if there's any enemies down here. I don't really recall. It is quite dark, so I hope you guys can see okay. Well, I do believe we can actually solve that a little bit by... Oops. We take out this nice torch. Wrong button, clearly. There we go. A nice chest. Some diagrams. A diagram for a harpy. Ah, here it is. Woven silver sword enhanced. Nice. There's some stuff down there in the water I'll grab in a second. We're gonna grab these mushrooms. Ooh, some good gems too. Alright, I'm gonna dive down here real quick. Oh, more than one chest. That's really good. Lots of stuff out of that. Insectoid oil, that's gonna be super useful. You can end up fighting a lot of bugs in this game. Especially in specific areas. And I'm not sure it's over here, but we'll take a glance. Anything? Well, appears to be a way out to the wider world, maybe? Indeed. I'm not exactly sure where we are. Lots of berries. Alright, it's kind of cool. We're just gonna go right back up though since we want to talk to the merchants. Really work on our Gwent deck. And the reason, well, two reasons we're working on Gwent so hard is A, there's some specific Gwent missions where if you don't have a good deck, you're gonna just straight up lose and fail the quest. And also, Gwent is an absolutely fantastic game, and so there's no reason not to play it. But since we also have to talk to the merchants anyway, we might as well just do that. So it's a win-win as far as I'm concerned. The last honey Marlow, I believe it is, right there. And let's go talk. Gonna enhance our sword real quick. And it looks like there's some new posts up, as you can see. If we look at the map here. And the mini-map. So we did this, check out this notice board not too long ago, but there's another question mark, or exclamation mark, pardon me, meaning that there's more events there. And it's also here at the end of the crossroads as well. It's kind of nice. But we're gonna talk to this guy first.
Fancy a gander at our little stockpile. We've gathered ourselves quite the collection. Why let such nice things waste away in peasant hoods?
Fair point.
Show me what you got.
So these hunting gauntlets will sell, and the pants will sell. This guy sells Nilfgaardian armor, actually. Not too bad. He has the third map, buy that. He has another decoy, we'll definitely be purchasing that. And some Nilfgaardian cards as well. And saddlebags worth 320, damn. I feel like we just bought some. Those are really good, so we're gonna sell these. That is kind of expensive though. I'm not sure if I want to buy that quite yet. No, we're gonna win some stuff later on, so we'll keep that for now. And I don't think I can buy that back. Yeah, that was kind of dumb with me. Oh well, it is how it is. We can, however, sell all the stuff we found in. Oh, pardon me. In Tamara and Anna's bedroom though, since we don't need it. And all it does is contribute weight. Gotta keep the key though. Alright, that clears that out a little bit, and we'll take the last bit of his money in Gwent.
Wouldn't mind a few rounds of Gwent.
Good, we'll add that decoy. And we'll take out... What will we take out? In fact, we could probably take out the 2 infantry and put in Yarpen and Sheldon, I'm thinking. I think that would be best. Yeah. Alright, good. Let's start it up then. Hopefully I added the decoy and didn't forget. That'd be tragic. Alright, so we're gonna switch this guy out. Gives us impenetrable fog. Now we don't really want that. Alright, much better. Send out our spy. Oh wow. So if we place all 3 of these cards down, that's worth 36. 36 what? Attack, I guess. Pretty nice. We'll save that for the next round though. Let's play some of our weaker cards right now. go. Use that decoy to pick that up. Alright, so our hand is really coming together now. We might even end up to start playing this Frost on him, depending how things go. Yeah, I figured that was gonna happen. It's fine though. We'll play that, we'll lift the fog. If he's gonna hurt himself like that, might not be worth. No, yeah, we'll just lift the fog for now. And then we'll play our Biting Frost, that way we don't lift it. Oh, he's just gonna straight pass, that's fine then, we'll take the win. This should be an easy round to win, 9 cards versus 5. Oh, he is ulting too. Nice. That does kind of suck. Since we have so much artillery and we already got rid of our clear weather. Oh well. So now we're really gonna see the power of having a whole bunch of people that support one another now. Yeah. Well, we already run the round, but we might as well just show it off. So they go up to 8 and 8, and then they all go up to 12 and 12 and 12. This is really how you can get a lot of strength going on in your decks. And that makes for an easy win. So we get our money, what else? Damn, they really like giving us all the monster cards. Something I'm really not interested in.
Looking for someone who can craft me some armor. Gotta be top quality.
Well, I've been at it 20 years now. Mastered the craft in some respects, if I do say so myself.
You wish.
Don't listen to her. She's been sore lately, snorting every chance she gets. So, what kind of armor are we talking about?
Light, but durable. Can't constrain movement, and I gotta be able to get in it without anybody's help.
That all? Sure it shouldn't be self-cleaning. And how about it wipe your arse after you take a shite in the bushes?
We'll go along with the chest.
Sounds great. Can you make a suit like that?
No, but find someone who can and I'll gladly meet them. Ought to know one thing when it comes to armor. If it's got to be durable, it can't be light.
It can. Just needs the proper tools to make it. Tools like the folk of Clan Tordaroch used on Undvik.
Joanna, I told you time and again to stay silent when I talk to customers. Shouldn't pester folk with those nonsense Skellige legends of yours.
It ain't legend, and it ain't nonsense. My granddad would go to Undvik for his armour. Said Tordaroch folk made the best. Till last year, that is, when a giant ravaged their island. Inhabitants either ran off or died, but the forge should still be in one piece.
Worth looking into. Say I find the tools. Will you craft the armor for me?
On condition you bring the tools. But only then.
These legends mention where the forge might be?
Yes, north side of the isle, in a cave. Clanfolk carved out a rock face to build it.
Look for the tools next time I'm in Skellige. Take care now.
We will be heading to Skellige at some point, but let's finish our conversation here. First,
wouldn't mind a look at your stock.
Let's see if he has any weapons that can be crafted, because we did this pickup. Never mind, he's just an armorer. I was hoping he might be able to craft the sword diagram we just found in the caves here, but That's fine. We'll just repair our stuff then. I don't think he has anything else of interest, really. Yeah, there's some diagrams for armor, but we can get those just looking around. Alright, that's fine. Let's play some Gwent then.
Yearning to play a few rounds of Gwent. That ought to set me straight.
I love how no one ever declines either. I think we might add the Commander's Horn in too, before I forget. And that doubles the strength of everyone in a row. Quite useful. Don't remember putting him in the deck. May have been a mistake on my part. Ooh, this is kind of a shitty hand. Oh well. I'll have to play it. Yes, the Scoia'tael have a lot of archers as well. And individuals like this, you can go in either melee or ranged. Fortunately, it seems like his cards are pretty shite. So perhaps he won't be too big of a deal after all. So you can see there it doubles everyone in that row, so they went from 4-4 to 8-8. Wow. Playing 10 straight off the bat, okay. Oof. Not sure if we should keep playing. We'll see what happens. We'll play this guy. Alright, he's gonna give it up. That's good. So I think we might decoy this guy just to bring him back into our hand, because we can afford to give up a few points. And then we can use our healer to bring him back since he has 6. We'll see how that works out. Hopefully well. Fighting Frost. Not exactly what we wanted. Maybe he only has melee left? No. Actually, let's play our Biting Frost now and see if we can get him to play another card. And then we'll just skip this round. Yeah, that's perfect. So he should only have 1 card left. That said, he does only have 7. Oh, we'll just play it safe. We'll skip this round. He only has 1 card left. That's fine. Yeah, it's only Biting Frost too. Okay, so you're unnecessarily safe, but that's fine. So now we can win with 1 point. That's that. More money, more cards.
Baron gets soused.
And I think that's a Scoia'tael card. Could be wrong though. Let's see, rubs for aches and more. Our bilberries died. Mandatory conscription. Horse races. Alright, now here's what we're looking for. The fist fights. And Gwent looking for new players. I'm gonna start both of these quests. I believe they're secondary quests. So we're gonna start by trying to win a card off the Baron, I suppose. I think he gives a pretty good card that we can beat him, which I think we should be able to at the moment. We're also gonna do the races right after this. We can get some pretty good stuff from that.
Get out of my sight.
Hopefully he'll play with us right now.
I'm listening. What do you come to me with?
Let's play some Gwent.
Ever play Gwent?
I do. And what's more, I usually win. If you've a deck, sit down. Outplay me, and I'll give you one of my unique cards. How's that for enticement?
I like it. Let's go.
Let's lay him down.
First, we need to get rid of this card. Not sure how he got in the deck. I'm gonna throw in this guy though. 3 decoys. Yeah, I think that's good. I wish it told you who you're fighting, or like what deck you're fighting. That'd be the only thing else I'd like. This is actually not a bad hand. Only thing that's poor about it is the lack of a spy. So I think we gotta get over this. Ooh, that's good. And that guy. Alright, we didn't get the spy, but we got the 3 straight commandos, which is really good. Can't complain about that. Damn. That makes me really sad. We don't even have like a decoy or anything. That just feels bad, man. Wow, 2. Alright, we're just gonna skip now. We'll either try to win by playing a whole bunch of cards, or... Wow. It's gonna play all the goddamn spies. That just feels bad. Alright, that's fine. You'd have to kind of forfeit that since he has all those spies, so many cards, hard to deal with. I think his leader ability is Fog. Alright, that's fine. So we can definitely play our archer card since he has these 2 guys out, so he's definitely not going to fog himself. Kinda wanted to save this, but we'll use it now, because we do have to win this round. Hopefully we'll get a spy or a healer or something. Ugh. That's unlucky. Oh well. That's fine, we have our clear weather. Wow, he had 3 Reaver Dragons. I could have brought them all up to 15 each if he played all 3 and he had 45 attack that way. Be kinda nasty. So hopefully he does not have another Scorch, or this game might be Fat L. Alright, we might be able to pull off the win. It really depends on him. So we're up to like 50 something. Yeah. Now if he has another Scorch, he could kill our 3 commandos, which would be bad. But he does not, so that's the win for us. Awesome. And that should give us our first...
You won. A man's only as good as his word. Take the card. I fear Velen's short on worthy opponents. Boat builder in Oroton might be one. There was also an old soothsayer. Lived east of here, near the windmill, last I heard. There's a lad, about as reasonable as an old mare, but he plays a devilish hand. In fact, I don't rightly know that you're ready for him.
Alright, yeah, so... As I say, that gives us our first rare card maybe, but it does not. But we did just get Dijkstra. And if we open up our Gwent deck, he is another spy, so we'll be throwing that in our deck. And we'll be taking out one of these siege experts, I'm thinking. Yeah. So now we have 2 spies, which is excellent. Alright, good. So now, because we want to do everything that is here in Crow's Perch before we leave to do some other things, we want to... where is it? Start the Shrieker contract, because that's on the lower part of the village here. I'm gonna call out Roach, so this doesn't take forever.
That's it, Roach.
We really need to make a werewolf decoction, because it makes it so that you have infinite stamina, so you can just keep running forever. Use headbutt again, because Roach is clearly a ram. We're gonna start it up by talking to this guy.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Heard you have a problem. A monster you call a Shrieker.
Aye. Prowls about, it does. Snatches cows and goats mostly, but it won't scorn a man if it runs into one. Borzoi, huntsman under the old lord, well, he said enough's enough. Claimed he'd put a stop to it, drive the beast away.
Mm-hmm.
Took a hatchet. Laid an ambush for the Shrieker beyond the moat, where the fields start. It's where we found him. Guts stretched o'er the crown of a tree like gossamer. Took half a day to collect the parts. Put him in a grave.
This wild kind of reminds me of the new Diablo trailer. Shit is really creepy.
I know times are tough, but I'll need you to cough up a bit more coin.
Let's try 275.
I suppose I can add that. Ye are risking your neck for us.
Alright.
High time a professional took a look at this Shrieker. Anyone around here know more about the beast?
Borzoi's son Simcoe does. Saw the aura with his own eyes. But you might find the lad hard to chat with. Still mourns his father, methinks.
I see. Where'll I find him?
At me homestead. I took the tyke in when he lost his dad. The mother passed long ago.
Love how he says the homestead, which is literally his backyard. You could have just been more clear, you know.
Can we talk?
Let me be.
Calm down, I just wanna...
Go, I said.
I want to avenge your father, but to do that I gotta know what killed him.
Shrieker killed him. Don't you know?
That name doesn't mean much to me. Describe the beast. Tell me what it looked like.
Something like a rooster. But huge. With a lizard's tail. I heard Ruffler barking in the woods. Ran to see what you were on about. There were Dad, in the bushes. A hole through his belly. And he were moaning, screaming. I wanted to help, but how could I? How?
Shush now, calm.
Calm. Calm.
Take care, kid.
God damn, Geralt out here with a heart of gold, man. A heart of gold.
Let's go.
So I believe that's everything in the village for now, if I'm not mistaken. And currently we are going to... wrong way. We're gonna do the races to equip Roach with some better gear. That way we can carry more, he can run farther, and he won't get as scared by enemies prowling about when we do horse combat. So I figure we're gonna be doing a lot more of that, since Death March the enemies do tend to be tougher, and you get a sizable damage bonus on mounted combat.
Can we talk?
Aye, long as it's short and to the point, 'cause I don't wag me tongue for jollies. They call me Radko. I arrange the horse races here. You must have heard talk. Wanna try? Say the word. Don't, sod off.
Sign us up.
Wanna sign up?
Don't need no signing. Long as you're here come sunset. and bring gold for the betting. Ah, finally here. Rules are simple. Choose who you're going to run against, make your wager, then ride to Blackbow and back. First the winner, second the bleeding cunt. Got it? So, who are you going to race? Stuttering Matko, Iron Arse Hands, or Black Bogdan?
Iron Arse Hands for sure. That's a hilarious name. And we gotta get all the money we can, so max
See how
bet.
that iron ass holds up. Come on, Hands.
Spent half my life on horseback, other half on the backs of ponies. You can't beat me.
Come on, let's set the wager and get racing.
So we're definitely gonna best this clown. So I'm pretty sure you can basically win any horse race in the game without any additional gear or anything like that. Because I'm pretty sure the people just slow down when you do, but I could be wrong. I just think that's the case. Gotta make a hard ass turn. So what we'll do is we'll just get our horse stamina back and then we'll run all the way to the end. And we should have enough stamina for that. Apparently they're fucking with us, putting trees on the ground and whatnot. This seems very much like cheating, but it's whatever I suppose. As you can see, these horse races aren't hard. That was an easy one.
Not so fast, Roach.
Nice, nice. You seem to know horses as well as you do monsters. Here's your gold. And if the urge to race again grabs you, come see me.
It certainly grabs us.
So what'll it be? Gonna race or not?
Want to sign up?
Don't need no signing. Long as you're here come sunset. And bring gold for the betting.
Yeah, so we got saddlebags off of winning that
Good day, grey
one, as well as 80 gold.
So, who are you gonna race? Stuttering
Get Black Bogdan, or Bogdan this time.
Ride against Black Bogdan this time.
Take you for the ride, all right.
Come on, let's set the wager and get racing.
See if we can open up our inventory and equip that real quick. Alright. So that adds 30 weight, so now it can carry up to 90 pounds as opposed to 60.
Go, go.
Oops. I'm smashing my shift key so hard to run that the sticky keys option came up. Oh shit, we might not actually be able to beat this guy. Oh, never mind, take it back for sure. Like I said, I'm not actually sure if these you can lose these. Like look, so he just literally stopped and I did there. So I got caught up on shit. Oh my god, come on. Oh, this is gonna be super awkward if I lose. We can just take out the crossbow and hit him with a bolt. Oh god damn it, come on. Ooh. Just pulling it off at the end like that. Mad clutch.
Nice, nice. You seem to know horses as well as you do monsters. Here's your gold. And if the urge to race again grabs you, come see me.
And the urge is still there, so we're gonna finish it up.
Want to sign up?
Don't need no signing. Long as you're here come sunset. And bring gold for the betting. Good day, grey one. So, who are you gonna race? Stuttering Mat.
We get Stuttering Matko this time.
I'll take Stuttering Matt.
You'll say, fuck it.
Come on, let's set the wager and get racing.
Crazy fucking stuttering there. let's go, Roach. Oh my god, I literally cannot deal with the stuttering. This shit is too much. This time we don't get caught up on everything here. Looks like we're good. As usual,
Go.
I was gonna say we'll regenerate our stamina, but Roach decided to just not move for whatever reason. And I think we should have enough stamina to make it the rest of the way. And it does look that way, yeah. So this is probably the easiest race of all, what it looks like, judging by the distance we won by.
Nice. You seem to know horses as well as you do monsters. Here's your gold. And if the urge to race again grabs you, come see me.
Alright, so we finished all of those off. Got some money out of it. And more importantly, we got some gear for our horse. Getting a nice racing saddle, so we're gonna equip that all right now. I'm just waiting for all of it to score by and finish. Alright, good. So our new racing saddle gives us 40 stamina as opposed to 20. And horse blinds are the same. So we'll sell these things then. Once we get to it. And we're gonna pick up the Shrieker quest now. See if we can make any more potions and whatnot. Does look like we can make insect oil, which is good. Any of these? We might be able to do the werewolf one actually, since we did kill that guy. Oh, but we don't have it unlocked. So we cannot. That's unfortunate. Any bombs? Need a bit more sulfur. And we can get that unlocked. It seems like things are coming together well.
Slow now. Whoa.
Alright. So the Shrieker quest, if I remember correctly, is pretty short and to the point, so we can just do that and get it over with. You can get a little better view of Valen around here. So even though this area is a bit marshy and foresty and whatnot, is not even close to the worst area. There's some parts that are literally just straight muck.
Muzzles caked in blood. Didn't give up without a fight.
It must have been the boy's dog.
Tracks are irregular here. Monster must have started staggering. Was wounded most likely.
Pretty impressive even for a hunter.
Monster blood.
We're gonna try and follow these tracks. See where they lead us to. So far this looks like it kind of circles Crow Perch. Ah, there they are. And we're actually gonna investigate this ruins real quick, because I do believe there's some Witcher gear here. We could be completely mistaken. Yeah, maybe I'm just thinking out my ass. I don't know though, I feel like we should be able to get in there. Maybe we can try and look through it. Well, there's something down below, so presumably there's a way in. Maybe we can try climbing the wall. There's something right there at least. Yes, I was right. There should be a sign somewhere around here though. Found against one of the walls. Because normally they have like the little wolf head or something like that. But I don't know, I can't seem to find it.
Tracks lead to the cave. A cockatrice.
Alright. While we're here and off our mount, we're just gonna craft those potions real quick too. See if we have any that are good from this fight coming up. I don't believe so. I don't think they're cursed, but we'll throw it on anyways. And actually we're gonna rest real quick too, since we don't have any potions, so that'll get us back. There we go. Apparently we get experience for crafting those potions too, that's kinda nice.
Sounds coming from above. Not about to leave. Bomb should smoke it out though. Damn it.
Did I get it?
Here.
Yeah.
Must have fled through another exit. Gotta nab it before it gets away.
And just to double check if there's anything here. Doesn't look like it, so we'll keep running. Let's see if we can call Roach.
There it is. Won't get away this time.
There's the lad. And where do you run off to? He's way over there, okay. Oops, wrong button. So this guy's a big bitch. Kind of reminds me of the Griffins, but they're a bit different. 1 second. Yes? Sorry about that. My grandmother's been in the hospital a couple of days. My mom was just giving me an update. Anyways, back to what we're up to. See if we can't shoot him down. I guess he's just gotta get off on his own accord. And apparently I'm shooting bombs anyway. Please get off the horse. There we go. Let's try and get him out of the trees because I don't really want to fight there. Let's see. I feel like this should have hit. There we go. So the beast attack has left you bleeding, which basically poisoned us for some time, but we do have the swallow, like I mentioned, so we can activate that. Get that coin up. Oh, jeez. You can't hard to aim these things. It slows down time a little, but not too successfully. And you do have to aim ahead too, or lead your shots. It's hard to tell how much you should do so. There we go. Ouch. It didn't actually go anywhere. Nice. So when he does that big attack, it's much better to roll away, or else you can get hit. Apparently some of our potions went out, so we'll re-potion up. So apparently we're a bit toxic now from taking too much, so that'll do damage over time. That shouldn't be too big a deal. That was pretty close. How the hell did that even hit me? I'm literally standing behind him. Feels bad. Surprised we're losing health even with the tallow and the nutrition going. go. So we can get him come back in. There we go. So hopefully once we finish this, we'll be level 5. We've been kind of low on the levels recently. There aren't very many ways to get lots of XP in this game. Like, most of it comes from completing the main quest missions, which we haven't done too many recently. Also, these contracts can give you a good sum as well. This is why we're doing it. But it did say this quest was like recommended for level 8, and we are only 4, so this is probably why it's taking so long to kill his ass. But look at that poison damage, up to 200 there. That seems pretty decent. He is low. Don't want to die yet, so we'll play it cautious. Throw up some Quen. Get these last blows in. That should be it. Nice. We got a Cockatrice Mutagen, the Dwarven Axe, and the Cockatrice Trophy. Alright, sweet. I was hoping to get the XP there, but my dumbass just remembered we actually need to finish the mission now.
Faster.
Which means we gotta go all the way back to Crow's Perch and collect it right up. Hopefully that, like I said, hopefully that'll give us level 5, and if that's the case, we can use the points we have to unlock Acquired Tolerance. That way we can basically down more potions without being intoxicated, which is what if you look at the top left, there's a little skull with a green bar next to it, and basically once that reaches a threshold of 75% of the way full, then you start taking damage from having toxic blood essentially. But the perk we would get would essentially just increase that number. Not to 75%, but just the base amount of toxicity we can have before that threshold is met. Which is important, since this is an alchemy build.
Greetings.
Yeah?
Shrieker won't trouble you anymore.
Thank ye, Master Witcher. Your reward, tain't much, but as they say, take care of the pennies.
I would say keep the coin, but we need that.
Thank you. Any problems in the future, you keep me in mind.
Alright, beautiful. So we did hit level 5. What's not good though is it does not unlock an extra slot for us, which sucks, but that's fine. Aside from this alchemy, the only other thing we really want to get is Exploding Shield and Quen Intensity, which means we are going to have to drop some points into Signs eventually. But aside from that, like I mentioned, we're not going to do any combat skills. It's going to be straight alchemy for the most part. And we are going to get rid of this too eventually, probably once we get some Quen going, because we'll be taking less damage, so we won't really need to heal as much. That's fine. I guess we need to look for level 6 now. Alright. Basically this says you can read through these to get some additional information about the backstories and whatnot. And now... it's level 18 to get. Yikes. What other quests do we have? Hunting a Witch. Defender of the Faith. playing in keeps. We will do that eventually. I guess we'll just do hunting a witch for now. It doesn't mean we need to go all the way to mid-scope. I actually never noticed this. It looks like a bridge used to be here. That's kind of cool. It'd be nice if it was still there though. But I guess you can't have anything. So off the mid-scope we go. Kind of a trek. It looks like 600 some feet, meters, whatever metric they use in this game. Maybe we can find some points of interest along the way. Oh, there's a mission right there. We'll get back to it though. I guess we can check that out since it's kind of on the way.
Slower.
Though it is still very far. I guess it'd be better to keep off the main road if we want to find additional points of interest. So I think we're gonna just do just that and head straight to our green objective, that is. To run through the misty vales. The game really is stunning though. Some bandits might not be bad. I'm not sure how this works actually, or if you can even do anything. Yeah, he might be a bit too far away for that. Ooh. Not really sure how far you need to get to hit him. Not too bad. Not sure what he plans to do with this a club though. Against Geralt of Rivia. Ooh. That was pretty nasty. Ooh. I bet, my guy. Circling him like a wolf. Not sure we can actually get close enough to hit him. Here we go. Oh, he doesn't even have his weapon up. Oh, I feel bad. If I could fucking hit him. There we go. I'll take that. And actually I didn't realize this was so close. We were gonna go right here. Because this is actually a nice marketplace. You can get some good treasure off of it. And we're just gonna ignore the bodies because we know they probably don't have anything good on them anyways. Here we go. What level are you guys? 4. That's fine. Ground on necrophage oil. You're doing a pretty good job of avoiding them this time. They just kind of lunge at you like, I guess, cats. Cats do tend to lunge at their prey. Apparently we already went through all our necrophage oil pretty quick. That's fine though. It's really coming out the woodwork. And with the heavy, or missing the heavy it looks like. There we go. Collect their brains and all that good stuff. Ooh, we got some dye there. Don't really use dye itself too much, but it is, it sells for a lot. Sodden note, Dear Vesey, we couldn't afford to pay ourselves in Patrick, so we sent the young lad to you. I know things are tough your way too, that you 3 tykes of your own. So know that if I didn't have to, I'd not ask this of you. But here in Valen, well, you wouldn't believe it if I told you. Please care for Patrick like your own son. We'll come back for him as soon as the war's over. 8,000 thanks. Jesus, all the contractions are killing my tongue. So basically this guy ended up sending his son away, and now he's stealing. Then he got killed by these guys. They say high crimes don't pay. Well, apparently it didn't pay too well for these guys. Gonna go past here. See what they gotta say.
What did this man do to you?
Him? Nothing. Appeared in the village, looking to trade his ring for some bread.
But we've no food, none, because of the Black Ones. Trampled our fields, raided our granaries, burnt our orchards. So instead of bread, he'll get a noose.
Please, good folk, do you not have ears? I did not want this war. I have deserted to go home to my wife and child. Take everything I have, but spare my life.
Yeah. I'm not sure if I can get behind killing this guy for shit he didn't want to do.
Let him go.
Oh, sure. And maybe give him some fixings for the journey. Saddle up a horse for him.
Black Ones showed us no mercy. We show them none in return.
Well, way to try asking nicely.
Tried it the nice way. Gotta try something different.
Alright, well, to be fair, we haven't met him yet, but the guys in charge of like the Northern Realms, they are some complete dickheads. They make Nilfgaard look pleasant in comparison. And you actually do meet the rulers of the Northern Realms in the previous Witcher, Witcher 2, so it's not spoiling too much to say that. Jesus. Gotta love the slow-mo kills. Of course they have more rusty swords
Thank
for
you.
us.
If you had not come.
If I'd not come, only one man would have died. Really going back to your wife?
Yes. She bore a child just before the war started. A girl. I named her Beatrice, after her grandmother. Why? Why did you help me?
We do hate lynch mobs, since they did kill Geralt before.
Lynch mobs. Nothing good ever comes of them. Now go. Stay off the high roads and give any villages a wide berth until you cross the Yaruga.
Hard to feel completely good about what we did, but it's hard to feel bad about it too. So the other thing we want to check out is right here, and we're definitely gonna need our oil for this. There we go. And probably some bombs. Not sure how tough they are yet. Pretty tough. It's fine though. If we separate them out and just hit them one by one, shouldn't be too big a deal. They are trying to surround me though, and I'm not a fan of that. Because they are all grouped up, probably hit them with some Igni. Looks like that did basically nothing though. Maybe not the best plan. These guys are pretty fucking tough though. So we're probably just gonna have to keep equipping the, not the cursed oil, the insect oil. some Quen up. I'm just trying to take this guy down for now. So there's one. We'll do this guy now since he's low. Ow. These guys hit pretty tough. Equip some potions. Yikes. Alright, I think there's 2 left. Yep. Just need to deal with this guy. So later on, these guys are basically like fodder, but for now they're pretty tough. And of course there's a warrior in the background. We definitely don't want to mess with that guy. Well, he's only level 9 though, but I'm pretty sure he could 1 or 2 shot us because they hit significantly harder than these guys do. These guys are kind of similar to wolves. Whereas that guy is like a strong warg almost, I'd say. If you were to compare like the pack tactics of the 2 enemies at least. That said, I suppose we could try hit him a little bit. He might drop some good stuff for us. I forget exactly. Yeah, but look at that, barely any damage. And we definitely don't want to get hit by that tail, because I'm pretty sure it does poison damage. And I'm pretty sure the dodging does give us some iframes actually. If you look there, that tail clearly went right through us. We didn't take any damage from it though. There it goes again. Shit, I was gonna take some swallow, but we actually don't have any potions left for that. We can just crossbow him to death. Dang. 1 damage, gotta love it. Alright, well that's like half health. Quen. Oops, wrong direction. Honestly, this might just be killing our sword durability for no reason. But that's fine. Might as well just kill him. Feel good about that at least. Alright, we're gonna back off for a second, let our health come back. That should be good. There we go. Nice. And I don't think that was worth it, judging by the loot we got, but it should be fine. Now before we go, actually, let's rest up again, get our potions back. Nice. And just check if there's anywhere else where we're headed. I guess we could take this side road, check out these places along the way. I think that'd be wise. Might be some things of interest. Or just some deadly monsters, 1 of the 2. And a cat.
How you like that silver?
Come on!
Alright, come on, Roach. There we go. Probably just go in a big circle on them like this. Nice. I bet, my guy. We'll hit this guy. Alright, we're just gonna get off the horse. That'll probably be faster.
Don't let him touch his back! With vigor!
He's certainly, I mean, that's pretty smart actually. Don't let him catch his breath. Just always have at least one person while the other two rest. As far as strategy goes, like, that's pretty reasonable. So in order to do that, you actually have to hit me. Ow. Go for the parry. It's really one of the more effective ways of dealing with these guys. Just wait for them to try and hit you. And just counter strike. Ooh. Dismemberment's so nasty, TBH. Gotta love it. Beast clothing. This gave us some more information about werewolves. Oh, and a werewolf decoction out of that, which we might be able to brew right now. So we are missing a few things. Cling the werewolf mutagen, which I find strange since we did kill one earlier and we looted his body, but I guess he didn't have that yet. No interesting pantaloons or shirts. The sword, no, this is good either. And we can't even use this for some time. And it's locked behind level 6. Oh well. Over here though, I do kind of want to check out this roof. See if there's anything here. Oh, I better not be permanently stuck like that. Come on, Geralt. There we go. Oh. This place looked like it's been sacked by the army, probably. And the people hung. I guess even the women and children weren't spared, judging by the flies gathered around the body. That's rather sad. Doesn't look like there's anything else of interest here either. Oh, RIP. No need to mourn the dead. Another bandit cat. I wonder if you can get like a double critical by hitting these guys in their back while on horseback. Oh, we actually need to leave. Come on, Geralt. No! I'm surprised I could two-shot us, first of all, and second of all, the horse is kind of stuck, which is unlucky. But sometimes this goes that way. Not much you can do about it. Do remember to hydrate yourselves. Oh, that'd really suck if it puts us back before we even killed the Dragas, I think they're called. Basically the insect boys that are on the ground. We just killed like a whole pack of them. And I think it did. Oh, that feels real bad. But this time we know the rest for a second beforehand. Get our bombs and everything back. Inventory. Apply our insectoid stuff. We'll just throw our bombs at them first this time. And we'll just ignore the big guy since he took a while to kill. No need to waste our time on that again. Nice. Oh shit. They're actually getting us pretty bad this time. Oh, probably because we're not healing. Alright, get them to run away. If you do go away, they do eventually run off. There's one down. We are at full health again, so we don't have to worry about taking a few hits. guess the key is just not to lure in the big guy in the back there. Though he might not even spawn in until you kill these guys, I'm not sure. Nice. And the last guy. Alright, yeah, it looks like he spawns in right after. But we'll just grab everything before he comes back and just ignore him if we can. Get a whole bunch of mutagens out of those guys, which is nice. I was really hoping for some more green ones though. Be warned, cutthroats. Right, that's kind of cool. It's like a sign for all the cutthroats in the woods we just came across. And we'll just save right now just in case so we don't have to go back, because that would suck. Here are these lovely lads again. Oh, they are quite rude. These guys really want to hit me in my back. Not a fan. There's one. As long as we keep dodging though, we should be fine. Oh, I guess he did get hit in there somehow. Not really sure how though. I'm stuck in the woods. Nice.
Damn it.
There we go. Got a nice counter in. If you can break their if you break their stamina, which is that yellow bar underneath their health. Ooh, that is disgusting. That's probably my favorite kill cam too. But what was I saying? Cannot remember for the life of me actually. Relearn the deconcoction. Bit of decoction. Take their shit. Damn, what was I gonna say? You cannot. Oh yeah, if you break their stamina, which is the yellow bar underneath their health, which is the red bar, then you can, or they'll drop their shields. For only for those who have shield. Doesn't apply to like weapons or stuff like that. Oops, not what I meant to do. It's fine though. So I think we might just focus on him first, because I was not a fan of how hard he hit me. I wonder if he somehow, like the hits he hit me with somehow counted as like a critical and he hit me in my back or something. Though it didn't look like that, but sometimes looks can be deceiving, I suppose. I'm working his shit. Please. There we go. You know, just being a good Samaritan. Taking out all the baddies in the woods. Oh, is the treasure literally just alchemy paste? You can find that in like random people's homes. I feel cheated. Ugh. This one I heard a place of power, but I must be tripping. Also, it's really cool that you can hear that the bird. Wonder if you can find it too. I don't think so. But it is The Witcher 3, so it wouldn't surprise me. They do have all kinds of little details like that. And we're in Midcopes. The first thing we're gonna do,
I've my elf, thank the gods.
talk to her apparently.
Should send him back to the witch. Might cure him of laziness.
Greetings, ma'am.
Good day to you, sir. Need something?
Got a matter for your village witch. Know where I can find her?
I don't bother with her myself. But ask my man. He'll know. Twerked his back so bad last week he could hardly move. So I sent him to the witch. Came back sprightly as a foal.
Where is he?
In the yard, no doubt. Pain's gone, but Sleuth's set in now. Should be hunting foxberries to feed our young uns. Marion's lad, now that man, he knows how to provide for his family. Got some water rats last. They had food for days.
I don't know about y'all, but water rats do not seem very appetizing.
You ain't safe less you got a Gabrielle. The auto-crank one-handed Gabrielle ensures you get the first shot and the last word.
Not actually sure he sells that. If this is something he says. If we look here, he's not selling a Gabrielle. He is selling maps. We will take those. Selling anything else of interest? Doesn't look like that. We do have some saddles to sell, some blinders, and a handful of weapons. And clothes too, by the looks of things. Nice. So that should give us a little money. Yeah, we're up to 1656. That's pretty okay. It's respectable if nothing else. Not much else here. Get that repair. And we'll get that motherfucking Gwent.
How about you take a break from hawking? We play cards instead.
And I already added Dijkstra to the deck, so let's get into it then. So he's Nilfgaard. I've got a lot of things we don't really want. We gotta get rid of this, and we gotta get rid of that. We did to get Dijkstra, nice. And for now, we're just gonna see if we can get him to play some additional cards, and we'll play our weaker cards. And we'll probably end up losing the round, but that's fine. We mainly just want him to get out his better cards. Or he'll just give up right now, that's fine too. So we could take this card back and play that, I suppose. Or we could just play this. And get this guy back in our hand. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll play Vess. Bring this guy back. That way we can use our decoys for something, since I don't think he's gonna be playing any spies, or he would have already. And we'll start off with this guy again. And the only thing he might do is he might have a healer and he can play Dijkstra, which is in his graveyard now, by doing that on my side, and we'll save a decoy if that's the case. Getting a call, 1 second. Alright, no idea what that was about. Back to the game though. I'm gonna play some Sile. Daytime Seville. And that's 11 to 12, that's fine. Throw in this guy then. Death's Mouth or something like that. I guess we'll just clear that. No need to deal with it if we don't have to. Cynthia. Go for this then. Alright, cool. So we can just say we baited that out, take that card back. Then he has to play. Alright. See what he does from there. I mean, there's no way he can win at this point, essentially. But interesting. Not sure why he would keep his spy to the very end, but whatever. Yeah, we'll just pass. There's effectively no way he can win, I imagine. Yeah. Alright, easy. That gives us another Gwent card. Hopefully something good this time around. Sire of our... I actually don't know what that card is.
Good day. Heard you know where to find the local witch.
Who told you that?
Your wife.
Daft wench. Leave me be and don't listen to that nattering sow. We've not had a witch, shaman, nor cunning wench in ages.
You sure? Give it a think.
Won't take no for an answer, will ye? Ooh, alright. Know the small pond near the village? Path leads off from it. Follow that till you come across a lone rock. Walk around that, then to the woods. Find the old cart. You're there.
Thanks.
It's just... don't harm her, sir. Word of your kind's reached these parts.
My kind, meaning?
Well, the witch-burning kind.
Witch hunters have been here already?
Nay, but we've heard tell of them. So, when I spied you coming, swords and all, straight away, I thought tales must be true.
I'm a witcher, not a witch hunter.
Hmm? What? Not one and the same?
No.
Yeah, you can see that ignorance really hurts Geralt, yo. Shit is shocking.
No need to worry. I'm not out to hurt your witch.
Ooh, a weight off me heart, sir. She only arrived a short while ago, but she's frightfully wise. Even pleasant on the eyes, if you like 'em skinny.
Thanks for your help. Farewell.
What a clown. Alright, some other things we're gonna do. I'm gonna talk to... there he is, this lad, another merchant.
An amulet, a bazaar, some tortoise shells.
See if he has any Gwent cards. If
What
not,
else you have
we're
on
gonna
offer?
play him in some
Corpse
Gwent.
teeth and kidney stones. Tried remedies for trying times.
Got some more Nilfgaard. Some more poor fucking infantry. And the Reaver's Dragon Hunters. That's pretty good. We'll definitely be taking that. And I don't think we... I guess we do have a few things to sell. I hope people actually buy human skulls. Not much else. Alright, cool. Let's play some Gwent then, lad.
Let's play cards. Gwent wouldn't be bad.
There's a Gwent master in this village, which is why I'm trying to do this, but I'm not actually sure if we can play him yet, or if the game won't let us. We're gonna get rid of that since we don't need it at this point. We will keep Abiding Frost just in case. And we're gonna get rid of that guy. Alright, looks good to me. No, Biting Frost is excellent. I was gonna say, Biting Frost are good against monsters, and the guy in this place who has a really good deck, I think he plays monsters. Because effectively all monster hands are, what the hell am I talking about? All monsters are almost exclusively melee, so the Biting Frost reduces all of them to 1, which is really good. That's what I'm trying to say. Play Dijkstra, so we did get both our spies this time around, which is really nice. So now we're up to 12 cards, and he basically has nothing. Well, he has 8, but you know what I mean. We'll start by playing our Reaver Hunter guys. I'm thinking this guy really doesn't have any good cards, so it shouldn't be a big deal. He does have Fiend though, that's a pretty nice card. Alright, so he's just gonna take the L there. Nice. And this should be really easy at this point. We'll just play all our cards down. I doubt he has a Scorch or anything like that. He does have Torrential Rain though, so that's fine. So again, decoys aren't very good against these kinds of decks, or monster decks actually, because they don't really have spies. Which typically you want to use them for spies, but you can also get, some cards have a special ability which allow you to destroy other cards, and decoys are good for that, because then you can place it, take it back, place it, take it back, place it, take it back, etc. and just kill a whole bunch of cards on their side of the field, which can be quite useful. And this guy got massacred. Easy win. Easy money, and hopefully a good card. And Draga, not at all. So we got Repent. Ladies of the Wood are unhappy. Oh, we're actually gonna read this because they're kind of important. The ladies of the wood are unhappy, so the trees whisper. The offerings we make are not enough. We pray too seldom, and too often we take their name in vain. Mend your ways, good folk. Show contrition and fervor in your faith, for if the ladies too abandon us, we'll all perish in this forsaken bog. Some lads looking for work, don't eat cats. Mysterious dreams. Old Millie's gone mad. And a contract. Jenny of the Woods. Hark! Some devilry's taken hold of our fields, something neither spirit nor phantom. Old Will swears on his mother's grave. It's like to be Jenny of the Woods. Whether it is or it ain't, be careful, and don't go out in the fields alone, and most certainly not without scythe or rake in hand. But if you've the courage to drive the foul thing off, you'll receive a handsome reward.
You, white one, what's your business? Bloody Baron know
So
you're
we'll
here?
start those, all these quests. Start Jenny of the Woods since we can just speak over here. Oh yeah, so the Gwent guy, he's usually right here, but he's not right now, so presumably he's not available until we beat the other Gwent area guys in Valen.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
So the notice about Jenny of the Woods, you posted it, right?
Oh, aye, 'twas me. You do it? You's a witcher, is you not? Straight off, a picture in me granny's book. Monstrum, or a portrayal of witchers. Remember like it were today. We be afeard of her. But Jenny of the Woods, what's she to you?
Talk about that money.
Let's talk rewards.
Oh, yeah. So, how much would ye wish?
Let's try a nice 280, see what the man says.
Well, sounds right for Jenny of the Woods, but we're just short. Will you drop it a bit?
Fair enough. 65.
Oh, have it your way.
I'll take it.
I'm on it. Know if anyone's seen Jenny of the Woods? Could tell me more about her.
Old Willem must have, but he won't tell you naught. He were weak of heart. We found him in the fields this morning. Other folk are afeard to go out nights. But you might try Agneta, lives at the end of the village. Word is she saw the wraith.
And nothing happened to her? She wasn't hurt?
Agneta? Outlived 3 husbands, that one. Jenny of the Woods won't do naught to that wench.
3 husbands, that's impressive. And I'm just gonna check the difficulty of this mission. I would like to do it. Level 10? It's whatever, we can pull it off.
Wraith that haunts the village. Heard you can tell me about it.
Oh, I saw her. Saw Jenny of the Woods with mine own eyes, like I sees you now, Witcher.
What did she look like? In detail, please try.
Truth be told, I didn't see her too clearly. It were growing dim, see, and this pale shape loomed afore me, mist-like. I comes closer, and the cloud thickened, and something like a visage came out of the mist.
What did you do?
What do you think, me love? That I'd wait to see the wraith in full glory? Ran to the village to tell folk what I'd seen.
I see. So she appeared to you just after twilight? Important clue, thanks. You take care now.
So we'll do this mission since it's relatively short. We can wrap it up quickly. Assuming we're able to take out Jenny of the Woods. It is Death March, so it might be a bit tough, but we'll see. We can stop getting caught in everything. Jeez. Let's see what clues we can find about this lass.
A woman came through here, barefoot. A piece of fabric, possibly from a dress, got snagged on the undergrowth. Stride indicates she was running. Probably why she tore her dress. Somebody chase her?
Seem reasonable. Conclude that. Am I following the right way? Presumably. There they be.
Couldn't outrun her pursuer. He stabbed her or slit her throat. Strange. Left the knife behind. Dried blood on it. Could come in handy. Dragged the body through here. Clear trail.
Aye, very clear.
Lugged the body all the way to the woods. Buried it here. Shallow grave. Murderer must have been pressed for time. Something's sticking out. A letter?
Letter found in grave. Even though I told him I don't want to know him, I know you're not afraid of Bokai, but I am. He says he loves me, but it's not the kind of love I have with you. It's a fierce, frightening kind. Bokai won't leave us alone, ever. We have to run. Leave your reply in the usual spot. Your Zula.
The scorned lover killed the woman, seems to me. A night wraith. Alderman probably knew the girl. I gotta ask him.
Alright, we are gonna take out these guys real quick since they all just happen to be right here. Yikes. Damn, how many are there? 5. That's the issue. See if we can't take this guy out real quick. Alright, that's one. I'll take this guy out next since he also has a bow. I don't feel like dealing with that. We'll leave the leader for last since he does have a big weapon, so he's pretty slow. You don't have to worry about him as much. Pretty easy to dodge and all that. These other guys, they could like stutter us into or stagger us into it. That would be unideal. There we go. Ooh, yeah, that hurts a lot. Probably this Axiom. Yep, get behind him. Heavy attack. Jesus. God damn, those animations are just so good, honestly. Got like a lot of nice swords. Be good to sell off. Some other good things of that nature. Get Roach, head back to the village, talk to this lady. And they also have some nice white orchards, it looks like.
Oh,
Not sure what this hunting a witch mission is. Unless it's literally just the one we're doing, part of the main quest. Yeah, okay. That's fine enough.
Catch something.
Greetings.
What do ye want?
Zula and Bakai. Did you know them? They must have lived in this village.
Good gods, he knows. 'Tis witchery. They disappeared, both of them, into thin air. We've not seen them a week now.
I found the girl's grave and a letter. It's clear she rejected Bakai because she loved another.
Zula and Ontan, aye. We thought they'd fled north to seek happiness there. Bakai departed round the same time. So that's to mean our Zula's the wraith. Can't be. Such a good lass. And so pretty.
Any idea where they used to meet?
Well, can't say for sure. But the young'uns, they go to the clearing, mostly west of the village, past the fields. Zula. Good gods.
Indeed, so it seems.
No way I can hope to lift this curse. Gotta drive the wraith away. Stand a chance if I can bind it to one spot for a while.
So what I was gonna say is that it's odd that they've been gone for a week, but the body's literally just bones, nothing else. Just wanted to save that up real quick because we're gonna go do this fight. Since I believe we do it right now, if I remember correctly. It's been some time. If we go straight up here, we should see a little campfire in the woods they used to sleep at? Not sleep at, hang out with. Something like that.
A night wraith won't appear in daylight.
So we wait. This might be a difficult fight. She is... Or this mission is a couple levels higher. Is a couple levels higher than we are. So we're gonna get these better boots. No, these weapons are better than ours. We'll equip our Spectre oil. And that should be sufficient for now. First thing we need to do is we want to get our Tawny up. That allows us to cast more signs since it increases our regeneration. Then we want to do Yerden next. That way we can bind it to the ground and actually deal some damage. Oh yeah, this is gonna be a long fight. We are doing okay damage at the moment. She's gonna regen health until we kill these guys. If we can't kill them quick enough, this could be an extremely long fight. She can actually just heal herself back up before we can damage her. Maybe we'll get lucky and her attack pattern just won't cover that. We'll have to see. For now, I'll just have to bait her out, kind of dodge her. There we go. Damn. kind of annoying trying to get her in this circle. So he has to like come to you and all that shit. Honestly, we might just not be able to do this right now. She might just regenerate too fast for us, even if we don't get hit. Alright, we'll give it another few minutes and see how it works. So if we don't see any like good progress, we'll just have to stop it there. Alright, come here. Of course we gotta put our Spectre Oil on, so that might be the only way to out damage this. Come back, lass. There we go. Look at that, she's already back to full health basically, before we can do anything. Alright, yeah. He's gotta get killed. We'll come back to this later. She didn't regenerate like that. That would, I mean, it would have been a long fight simply because we don't do a lot of damage. At least it would have been possible, but the regeneration though is a real pain in the ass. And time to hydrate. Gotta make sure to drink your water, guys. Alright, so this doesn't seem like a viable option at the moment. So that being the case, instead of Jenny of the Woods, we're gonna continue along for hunting a witch. Oh, missed the gossiping woman stuff. Not like it really matters, we already know where we need to go. We're gonna call Roach, just because it is like an okay distance away. There we go. So we have this pond here, and we want to look for a rock, he said.
Supposed to be a large stone near the pond.
There it be. We want to go this way.
There's the boulder. Now right, and onto the cart. The cart. Witch's hut is somewhere near.
I'm gonna kill these guys first. So even though these Neckers are significantly lower than the other ones we fought, I feel like they just hit so much faster. Such a pain to deal with. At least that's one down. They do like little front flips to attack you. Okay, this guy has no health. Finish him off. Then last guy. I swear he wasn't visible there, but I might just be blind. That, anything in the cart? Don't look that way. Ooh, we got a green mutagen there. That's good. Before we do that, just one thing. Do we have enough green mutagens to make a bigger one? We do. So if we go back to our character now, we'll see that this one currently gives us 50 vitality and this one gives us 100. And that makes it up to 200 since it combines with that. that this increases our health more. And this goes up to 3rd tier as well, which I guess would do 300 each, something like that.
Miss, cows are wheezing, won't rise from the barn floor. Pus streams from her snout.
Do I look like a dairymaid to you?
No, miss, but you know things. 'Tis our last cow. None other left in the village.
Rest died of hunger, or soldiers let him off. Oh, we're as good as dead without her.
I shall give you herbs. Mix them with water drawn from the spring at midnight, then make the cow drink them. But first, you must clean out your barn thoroughly. Is that clear?
Thank you, miss. 1,000 thanks.
Enough. I've had my fill for the day. Go home.
So, for the more observant among you, you might notice that this person looks like one of the Gwent cards we have, and you would be exactly correct.
Anyone home? Managed to amass quite a book collection. Now, where's she run off to?
Importantly, is there anything we can steal first?
Normal candle. Ordinary ointment. Nothing special.
Looks like there's not much over here. There's a letter though. It's black eyeliner. Aside from that, we have this nice circle.
Pentagram in chalk.
I think those are usually used for the megascopes, if I'm not mistaken.
Powerful aura. Must be some artifact or... So this is where she disappeared to.
Alexander? Darling, I'm writing because you must be worried that I'm still angry. Silly man, you know full well I never hold a grudge long. I forgive you. It's all because of that secretiveness of yours. It is so strange for me to take an interest in your plague research. I adore watching you at work in your tower. Please, if you still refuse to discuss the results of your experiments with me, at least don't deny me that small pleasure. If Versailles doesn't need you tomorrow evening, come see me. We'll clear everything up over a glass of wine. Or 2. Or more. Your K. Before we go into that portal, we're gonna check out what's down here. Maybe get some loot. Ooh, Hangman's Venom, nice. That works against people, or humanoids basically, so like elves and dwarves as well. And we might be able to craft it right now. It's very useful since a lot of the enemies we do kill are actually people, of course. And we can craft it right now. Nice. We got tons of dog tallow, that's excellent. So we got that equipped, and let's see where we're headed.
Well, well, nice.
This little place here. Elven Sages. If you want to read through the course, always feel free to pause. That's a bit of a thick book for me though. Looks like we're heading up.
Take you, Geralt. I'm upstairs. Don't be shy.
Let's see what we have here.
Greetings, Witcher.
Missed a spot.
Where? Hope you didn't come to talk.
No. To talk.
Turn around and wait.
Oh, Geralt, such a clown.
Kira Metz, deep in the heart of Velen. Thought you hated the countryside.
I can assure you I do. Now more than ever.
Heard a witch lived out here. Never would have guessed it was King Foltest's former advisor.
I'm so pleased the world's still able to astound you, Geralt. I actually envy you that sense of wonder. Common in children, knights errant, and morons.
Someone's grown irritable. Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I believe I greeted you with a pleasant view. Now tell me what brings you here.
So there's a fair point on her part.
Any news of your sisters from the lodge?
None. We can't know too much about one another these days. It's safer that way.
Even tried to contact one another?
I've wanted to many times. But I've no way of knowing who would answer, or who might be listening.
So, bet you saw this question coming. What are you doing here?
Let me think. Enjoying the country air? Admiring the unspoilt scenery? Or is it furthering the age-old alliance between the city and its breadbasket? No. I'm in hiding, Geralt. Blind to the state of the world? Don't you see what's happening?
Mean the persecution mages now face?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. Radovid's new pastime. Pursuing anyone with a whiff of magic about them. Witch hunters. Sound familiar? Murderers scouring the north from end to end, burning books, hanging soothsayers, torturing herbalists.
Picked a strange place to hide.
I didn't pick anything. In the north, Radovid's men hunt sorceresses like fish in a barrel. Nilfgaard controls the south. Where was I to flee?
Emperor does keep mages on a short leash, but he lets them live and ply their trade.
Radovid and Emma differ in every respect except one. They share a deep hatred of the Lodge of Sorceresses. And I was a member.
So how's it feel to be the village witch?
Horrid.
No joy in having the boundless respect and trust of the local peasantry?
They'd respect anyone who could produce hemorrhoid cream.
Been here a while, haven't you?
Long enough for rot to set in. You cannot possibly imagine how much I detest this place.
Changing the subject. I'm looking for a certain young woman.
Oh, really? Who?
Apparently she quarreled with the local witch.
Someone's been feeding you horse shit. The girls around here are too stupid to quarrel with me.
She's not from here.
You're up to something, Geralt. If I'm to help you, you must tell me what's going on. Who are you looking for?
Ciri.
Ciri? Well, now I understand the secrecy, not to mention the brooding, the furled brow. And you say she had some sort of problem with a witch?
So you haven't seen her?
I'm certain I haven't. But recently, someone asked me about an ashen-haired woman. He claimed she would stand out from the peasant crowd.
He say anything else about her?
Not so fast, Geralt. No humble plea, no offering for the witch.
My undying gratitude. Good enough.
It's nothing to sneeze at, but you've a knack for getting into trouble. I should probably ask for something more immediately deliverable. Oh, sod it, don't give me that look. I know it's Ciri we're talking about. It was an elf, this individual who asked about Cirilla. No flea-bitten Scoia'tael slob either, but an elven mage.
What was an elven mage doing in Velen?
Well, I tried to ask him, of course, about everything.
Of course.
Oh, but you know how elves are. He asked many more questions than he answered.
He say what his name was?
He didn't. And he wore a mask. Very secretive all around, but I liked him. He was intelligent and composed.
He say what he wanted with Ciri?
Only that they were to meet in Velen. He wished to know if she'd arrived before he did.
He leave any message for her?
No, but he asked that were I to meet her, I should lead her to him.
So you know where to find him?
Yes, he said he found a hideout in some elven ruins near the village of Midcopse. I'll go there with you.
Why? Think I'll have trouble finding this place?
I've unfinished business with this elf. He promised me something, but he never delivered it. Besides, I know you think as I do, that she might be there. And I'd like to see Cirilla too.
Let's go then.
Yes, let's. This is the place.
Been here before?
No. I was hoping the elf would return as he'd promised, or else his waif would appear. At any rate, I've no idea what to expect from this place.
Well, let's find out.